Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you all for being here today. Welcome to Mystical Monday Musings. And Laura, if you're watching from Malta, thank you for being here. Laura is still traveling, and we wish her great travel times. And if you haven't taken a look at her Instagram page or her Facebook page, take a look. The pictures are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So do us a favor, share this, go to our YouTube channels at Elias Patras. You can look me up, or Laura Wooster. That's Wooster, and check us out, like and subscribe, and we appreciate you being here. Let me make sure that I am on Instagram, everybody, because it's a little challenging sometimes. I am. Oh, good, it's on here. Oh, wait, it just said live ended. Wait, hang on. No, couldn't. Wait, why did it end? It couldn't end. Hang on one second, everybody. I'm like, wait a second. Nope, I'm still there. Wait, let's see. Go live. It says go live. Okay, I'm live. All right. Phew! I got a little bit nervous there because I'm like, what happened? What happened? So we're just going to try this again. So give me a moment, everybody. I don't know why it's not connecting. So we'll figure it out. Let's see who's here. Good morning, Lori. Thanks for being here. Jean, good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning, Vicky. So good to see you. Hello! In Mrs. Doubtfire voice. Thank you for being here. So let's talk about Mondays. I kept on saying yesterday that the full moon was in Scorpio. It's not in Scorpio. The full moon is in Aries. It's in Aries. Gosh darn it. Hey, Michelle. Good morning, Beth. But let's see what we've got going on for the week. And I want you guys to know that I'm going to use two different decks today, depending on what I feel. We're going to use Denise Lynn's Soul Coaching Oracle cards. And if you haven't grabbed these, grab these. Look how cute this is. The Psychic Tarot. It's the Pocket Oracle deck. And I have to tell you guys, it fits so nicely in your hand. These are John Holland's, obviously. And Laura uses these a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna do something that I'm gonna ask you guys to get involved in your own readings. Okay, that's the educational part of this. I'm gonna ask you guys to get involved in your own readings. So, are you ready? Let's pick a good one for this week. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. And let's see what we've got. I like to some people like to tap the deck 3 times, knock on them 3 times. I just like to do that 3 times. Okay, look at the great card. Are we ready? How can you not ask for such a great, informative card like this? Peace. This is for the week. Peace. So let's look at that. Let me make sure that people on Instagram are here. The week. Oh, there we are. Peace. So let's look. Hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. And Cry Pix, hello. Thank you for being here. So peace. What does peace mean for the week? This week, how can you find your inner peace? How can you find your inner peace? What does it take for you to share, to be peaceful? In this chaotic world that we have, and sometimes the chaos is outside and sometimes the chaos is inside, what can we do to keep the peace? So this would be for the week. How can you keep the peace this week? And with the full moon energy, it's a lot. Kim says, I am on cloud 9, final inspection of my new house. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. And now for John Holland's cards, Delora wants to know, she wants to go to card number 42 and remove the patience card. She's cute, isn't she? She's super cute. Patience card. What about peace and patience? How's that? That would be a really good one. Peace and patience. But we're going to go with the one that just popped out here, which is this one. Look at this. Moving on. Moving on. So again, this is from John Holland's The Psychic Tarot. So moving on. If we have the peace, right, and we have moving on, get into that peace place and then move forward. Don't sit there and be like, well, if I did this and I changed this and I made this right and I did this. Do you see how the man is moving into this light, is moving forward? So move forward. Tell me, guys, what do you get from this card? What does it mean for you guys for moving on? What does it mean? I see Dolores back in form, back in form. And we need to have a little chit chat, my dear. I want to know what's going on with you, what's happening. So what do you guys see from that moving on? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, what do you guys see in moving on? Michelle says not looking back. That's good. That's good. I'll put it up here again. What do you guys get from this card? Moving on. Now, if any of you have a question that you'd like to answer, have an answer for, or a suggestion for, rather, please put it in the comments on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And I will do my best, running solo today, I will do my best to answer your questions. I like that, though. Peace and move on. Peace and move on. Vicky says, head towards the light. That's a good one, too. Head towards the light. Okay. Good morning, Evelyn. So good to see you. How are things in Florida? How are things in Florida? Lisa Randall, good morning. Good morning on the Instagram. Okay. Anybody have a question or anybody else? Linda, good morning. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Beth, good morning. Michelle, good afternoon. Yes, because we are either on the 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Lori says, realizing the dream has changed and not everyone is coming along with me on my journey. That's a good one. Moving on. I like that. That's really good. Good for you. Well done, you. Good morning, Dorothy. Thanks for being here. That's a great picture of the two of you. That's a really good picture of you, the two of you. So Dolores says he's holding something, a religious item, moving from the shadows through a veil into the light and the unknown. But it looks like he's using his faith and trusting the direction. And he needs a haircut. Of course, I just shuffled the deck and I put it back in here. But that's funny. That is funny. I like that. That's really good. Let's see. Did I shuffled it? So, because I like to have it shuffled and like to have, it be fresh each time. And we've had that where, have you ever had the card where it just shows up over and over again every single time you shuffle and you're like, why am I getting this card? Is there something wrong with the card? No, there's nothing wrong with the card. It's the universe trying to tell you, you might want to look at this. You might want to look at this. So moving on. Yes, he does need a little bit of a haircut. Okay. Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Linda. Thank you. All right. Who's got a question for me? Who's got a question? We'll move those over here. And again, today we are using two different decks. We're using the Soul Coaching deck and we're using the Psychic Tarot deck. So this one I'm giving you, this one is for you to decide. Okay. So kind of fun. Can you be physically, emotionally connected to someone you haven't actually spoken to? Yes, you can. Think about it. Think about that we are energy. And if our energy is part of our soul connection, and our soul's energy is connected to with another soul energy, how many of you have met somebody or looked at someone you're like, I am so drawn to them? And it's not like a I want you kind of a thing. It's not like animalistic. I don't know why I just did that, but there you go. If I was a sloth, I would do it like this. Okay, sorry. Uh, so, welcome to Monday and welcome to a little bit too much of chai tea. Um, oh, oops. Physically, psychically. Is that what you did you mean psychically? Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you like that, Sarah? Thanks. Thanks, Evelyn. Are instantly repelled. Yes, or instantly repelled. There was a woman that I used to work with back when I did restaurant work. And it was at a place in Chicago called Maggiano's. It's a great Italian place, like old school Italian family platter. It's huge. Anyway, so I looked at her, and every time we were on like serving together, she just gave me the heebie jeebies, and I never knew why. And it was lunch hour and people are in a rush, and I go back and I get my food, and she's running and she forgot the knife, and the way that she picked up the knife was literally a big steak knife. She didn't pick it up like this and put it on the platter, right? She picked it up like this. This is when I'm going to be careful how I say this. This is when I really had no filter. I still times don't have a filter, but you know, recognizing with this work. And I said, "Oh my God, you killed me in a past life." Yeah. Probably she hated me more then than she did because she was like this. Yeah. I know. Awesome food, right? Yes, I love chai tea too. Okay, moving on. Oh, I just froze on Instagram like this. That's nice. That's special. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get myself back on here. Please hold, everybody. That's kind of fun. Okay. Why doesn't it show up? What? There we go. Okay. Dorothy says, "Can I get a card for my highest good?" You can. Cheers. So, if you want a general question, nothing that you want me to focus on, really, like the Chucky costumes for dogs running with the knife. Yes, that's very funny. All right, let's see. What does Dorothy need to know for this week? What does she need to know for her highest good? What is a topic or a concern or an aha that she needs to know? Oh, look at this. Truth. So, truth, Dorothy, is something like this. Don't hold back. Speak gently. Speak with compassion. Speak with the innocence of a child, but share your truth. Speak your truth. Own your truth. Okay? There's that. And now here's your turn. Are you ready? Hi, Christy Wilson. Hello. How are you? And you are loved forever. Love the name. That's awesome. Thank you for being here on Instagram. All right, Dorothy, what do you need to know? Here's a great one. Tell me what this means for you. Mental conflict. So take the message of the truth and the mental conflict. What do you get from that? What do you personally get from this card? Love to see what you say. Okay, that's how we're going to play it today. That's how we're going to do it today. Good morning, Mary Jane. And Sarah says, "What are some aligned action steps I can do to unlearn dimming my light?" That's a good one, Sarah. So let me ask you, why do you dim your light? What what purpose, what do you get out of dimming your light? There's that. And then we'll go from there. But that's a good one. That's a really good one. And this one is interesting. So, are you ready? Let me see if she said anything. Okay, just checking on Instagram and checking on Facebook. Okay. So, what are some aligned action steps I can take to unlearn dimming my light? Well, Sarah, here you go. Look at this. Compassion. And a dog energy, dog medicine stands for loyalty. So, are you being compassionate and loyal to self? Show more compassion to yourself and be loyal to self. These two things, these are going to actually get you to shine your light more. Okay. I hope that helps. Let me give you something from John Holland's deck. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. All right. These just all like flipped over, and we go with the first one that flipped, which is this. Oh, look at this. So, compassion, rest, and rejuvenation. Rest and rejuvenation, or rejuvenate. Tell me what you get from those. What do you get from those? Okay. Let's see. Lori says, something funny happened today. Thought I'd share a laugh. Long story short, I accidentally took a big swig of olive oil instead of water. I know God rolls his eyes at me sometimes. You know, olive oil is very good, and you probably needed it. It's good for the body. Somebody I know used to do a shot of olive oil every day. I would like a card, please, for what do I need to let go of on this full moon. And the meditation is tonight. Meditation is tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 o'clock Eastern. Okay, you ready? What does Delora need to let go of? Let it go, let it go. Patience. I'm kidding. This is fascinating. This is actually fascinating. Notice how I didn't say anything. Letting go of your silence. Letting go of your silence. You speaking up. What I'm hearing is you standing up for self, not being silent. You've been so gracious being silent. This is letting go of that silence. I like that a lot. I do. It's a beautiful card, by the way. I love, I'm telling you, Denise Lynn does such an amazing job with these cards. So, okay. And then as a bonus, so tip the balance a little bit. Tip the balance a little bit, my friend. Tip the balance. So if you're always this way and you're trying to be like, all right, and just saying, nope, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I hope that helps. Vicky says, may I have a highest good or what do I need to know this week card too, please? See, guys, the general statement's going to get you a general answer. I love the specific stuff, but we'll do it. We'll do it. It's all good. All good in the hood. Okay. Look at this, Vicky. On the voyage. So take a look at what this week is going to give you and how you connect to each piece. So today, show me what I need to know today. Okay. And then that's going to take you to tomorrow. And then tomorrow is going to take you to Wednesday, right? But what did you learn from today that built on Tuesday, that's building, or built on Monday, that now is on Wednesday? What I'm seeing is chain links, linking them together, moving forward. There you have it. And then for your bonus card, ta-da! This is funny. Twice. Rest and rejuvenate. I guess a lot of us need to rest and rejuvenate. Linda, I could use a card to slow down my mind. It's racing ahead all the time. So Linda, how about this? Go outside, whether it's in your yard or whether you want to just take a walk around the block. No cell phone. No cell phone. If it's in your yard, no cell phone. Just take 15 minutes. I was going to say 5, but then I heard 15. Take 15 minutes just to observe. Better yet, if you take your cell phone, no looking at your cell phone, but take pictures. Take pictures, and I've done this with coaching clients. Take pictures of something that brings you joy. In 15 minutes, take 5 pictures of some things that bring you joy. And then later on in the day, share it with somebody. Here's some pictures that I took today. These things bring me joy. How's that? Anybody on Instagram, do you have a question, comment, or concern? And this is funny. I shuffled, and look at how this comes out. Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth, Linda. But that's a good way. It's a really good way. And I think it's oh, wait, hang on. Oh, so stop worrying about the financial and material changes. That's another way of slowing down your mind. Okay. Where I was like, oh my God, I don't have enough. I don't have enough, not enough. Then we're into that. I don't have enough. And everybody, if you need real estate, please follow David Merrick Real Estate. He's in the Pacific Northwest. He sells your home for $1 million or more, even if you live in a box. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. David has some very great houses, and he just popped on Instagram. So cheers to David and his real estate. Don't have a lot of chai tea in the morning because it gets you all crazy. All right. Sarah says yes to what we talked about. Excellent for how to unlearn dimming your light. I love it. That's good. I get to stay in my comfort zone. You're cute. True. The word compassion is important to me. I love it. Excellent. Isabel, good morning. Is it a good night to make moon water? It is a good night to make moon water because it is a full moon. Dolores says, boo hiss to her silence. Good for you. Good for you for speaking up the boo and the hiss. That or she's practicing her Halloween sounds. So she's dressing up as a snake, a ghost snake. It's the best that I got. Okay. Where is Laura Wooster? We need Laura Wooster because she would laugh. She would laugh at that. She would laugh at that. Eve 72, thanks for being here. David says, don't blame the chai tea for your craziness. Thank you. I blame it on the full moon. Full moon in Aries, everybody. And join me tonight, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern for full moon meditation. Linda's laughing. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. All right. Anyone else? Question, comment, concern that you may have. Oh, wait. New one. Linda said that's spot on. Great card pulls. Thank you. I have a question, but I don't know how to ask it. Well, let's just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. Dolores says, Goddess Lilith. That's wonderful. Stop forgetting the Central Time. Well, Lisa, most people know, because then I'd have to then the Central Time people, I'd say the Central Time, and then the Mountain people would say, hey, you keep on forgetting the Mountain Time. And then I would have to say, it's 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. See, there you go. There you have it. What time should I put my jars of water out? Well, I personally, when I have thought about doing it, is when the moon's out. When the moon's out. But I think that you can do it if you look at the time. But I think personally, what it feels right for me is when the moon is out, because then you're getting the moonlight hitting it and then it stays all night. So I gotta go. Thank you for my cards. You're welcome. Bye. I'm sure I can use your meditation tonight. You're welcome, Linda. And you are welcome to come. Tina, hello, my friend. Good to see you. Lisa Randall's like, woohoo! Okay. I'm attracted to someone because of their heart, kindness, and humor, but I don't want to be. Wrong. Again. Guess what? Guess what, my friend? Can I tell you how many people I was attracted to and I was wrong? Again and again and again and again and again. We get to find out what we like about people and what we want to call in. Those oopses come to us for a reason. So think about, what did I like from the last one? What did I like the last one from that? What is it that I am looking for in the one? These things happen for a reason. They happen for you, not to you. Okay. Hello, Donna. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope all is going well in your world. Precision Books. Hello, my friend. How are you? Can't wait to be on your podcast. Can't wait to be on your podcast. All right, everybody, it's almost that time that, because we're on here for half an hour. We're crossing our fingers. Laura's having a great flight back, and she will be on next week, which is great. Hi, Susan. Never heard of moon water. I know people put out water so it has the energy of the moon. So interesting on the cards. There's so much going on. Might be time for some journaling. Exactly. Made a few oops after 31 years getting a divorce. Okay, girl. All the best to you. It's funny. I did not realize until my friend Connie told me. I forgot when my first marriage was. I forgot what date I got married. So she's like, "Oh yeah, tomorrow's your first anniversary." I'm like, "Oh, why'd you have to remind me?" But my anniversary to John is coming up. So we will be married 3 years on October 17th. Can you believe it? 3 years. This time goes by so quickly. And I've been living in the Pacific Northwest now for 4 years. Just crazy. All right, here it is. Beginnings. So think about tonight. Think about tonight, everybody. It is a full moon. It is about letting go of those things that no longer serve you. So then we can start a new beginning. And we all can be like Delora, riding a bike in the clouds, held up by all these balloons. If you go to her house now, she's got a whole garage full of helium balloons. And that's how she's moving. And she's saving on airfare, and she's just going to have all the balloons get on her bike, and she's going. Hey, I forgot my vows with my first marriage. That should have been included. That's a good one, Lisa. Lisa Randall, thank you for that. And your little dog too. Yes, and your little dog too. Okay, cute, super cute. Is there a basket? There's no basket in here. She needs a basket. All right, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for showing up. That means a lot. And I can't wait to be here with Laura next week. And again, the cards that I used were the soul coaching cards. And then also John Holland's The Pocket Oracle deck. Look how cute they are. Pocket Oracle deck. So if you haven't purchased them, I would get some. They come in a great little tin container. And it's great because, things just stick to it like so. These are cute too. I don't know if you've ever seen these. So they're cute. All right, everybody. We wish you a great day and a great week. I hope to see most of you tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Central, and 9 o'clock Eastern for a full moon meditation. That's full moon in Aries. You're welcome. I'm so glad you got it. I'm so glad you got it. All right, everyone, stay tuned for a little outro. And remember, like, follow, and share on Facebook, Instagram, and especially subscribe on YouTube. That really helps us out a lot. We appreciate you. Happy birthday, Amy. Happy birthday. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.